Yo, what up, Wolfpack? This the Blind Wolf, and we back at it again. I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed, like, share, comment on these videos. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All right, come on, Wolfpack, let's go on this journey. But before we do, I want to apologize for not being, on deck these last couple days. I kind of been going through some personal things that's gonna be discussed as well, because the Wolfpack channel is about my life. Not just my life, but the life of other disabled people who have gone through extremely tough times in life. I'm talking about things that you would never believe. And I got some interviews coming up that, man, this weekend it really kind of like messed me up. One of the gentlemen that I've been speaking to, he's a blind brother, and he been through hell. He been through hell. So this is not just about being in prison and losing your eyesight, or being on the street and losing your eyesight. This is about life without your eyesight, life with some sort of disability. That, everybody out here really need to take a little step back and say, hey, am I doing enough to reach out to those who actually need a helping hand? Am I doing enough to say I am a part of this community that's a benefit to the community, not just somebody that's, seen on the block, everybody around the way and all that stuff. Cool, that don't mean nothing if you're not actually putting a foot forward to help somebody that actually is in a situation where they really direly need somebody in their corner. And that's what the Wolfpack channel is about. I'm here to extend my hand. Put in the comment if you need, a brother to talk to you. If you visually impaired, you have some sort of disability, you in a wheelchair, you paraplegic. If you need somebody to talk to, holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. Because I know what this struggle is like. And I know that, some of my stories, they may sound a little crazy and far-fetched or whatever. Oh, no, that couldn't be happening to nobody like that. Ain't nobody going to be doing nobody with no disability like that. Bull crap is going on every day. It's going on every day out here. And most of the people out here that think these things really haven't taken the time out to get themselves involved in the life of somebody with a disability to find out whether or not these things are actually true. And it's sad to say that still to 2025, I'm hearing about disabled people being taken advantage of, being physically abused, being mentally abused. It's sickening. It's sickening. And we in a world of great technology, but yet and still there are some things that even technology cannot fulfill. It can't fill the void of not being able to stand up straight. It can't fill the void of not being able to use your legs. It can't fill the void of not being able to use your hands. It can't fill the void of not being able to hear. It can't fill the void of not being able to see. It can't fill the void of not being able to talk. Technology cannot do that. When you sick and you dying, all the technology in the world is not going to keep you alive when it's your time to go. So certain natural things that are going on in life, technology can't help us with. This is where human empathy comes in, and we got to step up to the plate and say, you know what? I'm not going to let this keep on going on. I'm going to at least do my part. And right now, I can't go around and knock on people's doors, find addresses here and there like that easily. Now, I can do this because I was trained to do this, but it's hard. And I'm not getting ready to put myself through nothing that much more strenuous than I need to, but I am extending my hand forth. If there's anybody out there that's disabled, needs somebody to rap to here and there, I'll do my very best as a brother to humanity, not just, certain people that I know, but as a brother to humanity, to extend my hand forward and say, I'm here. I'm here because I know what it's like. And I hope the rest of the world figure out that we as disabled people, or people with certain inabilities, we deserve to be heard. We deserve not to be taken advantage of. And there needs to be some sort of laws really set aside specifically for those with disabilities. Now, we have the American Disability Association, but it's hard to get this stuff going. You got to be dead on the corner almost before you can get some action if you're a disabled person. And this is a sad sequence of events. I'm going through some legal issues right now, and it's extremely hard for me to be able to find legal representation just to be able to fight a case in court that I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I've done everything that was in my contract for me to do. But I cannot find legal representation to help assist me in matters of disability discrimination. And this is a tough task to have to deal with. To know that at the end of the day, if somebody wants to play with your life and you at the bad end of the stick, they got all the government, the legal teams, they got all of this stuff behind them. You can't even go and get a public defender to help assist you in these types of situations. This is a sad sequence of events where disabled people have no one to lean on. So I'm saying I can't be a legal representation for anybody, but I am extending my hand forth to anybody that's disabled. We can chit chat, you know what I mean? And if I can do anything to help, I'm gonna do what I can to help. You know what I mean? That's coming straight from the heart of the Blind Wolf, from me to you, because it's so many disabled people out here that I'm running into that are letting me know some incredible stories that I'm about to bring to y'all. I got some new technology on my side. I'm getting ready to change my whole little scenery up in the next couple of days. So y'all gonna see some changes coming from the Blind Wolf. I'm not asking nobody for no help no more. I've done that so many times, and I keep on getting, yeah, I'm gonna get with you, I'm gonna get with you, I'm gonna get with you, I'm gonna get with you. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and don't nothing happen. The only thing that matters is what I've done to make things happen for myself with this situation. And I hope and pray by Allah that I'm doing the world a service. I hope that you guys understand that this is coming straight from my heart. I've been through situations where I really should be shelled up. I shouldn't be talking to nobody. I shouldn't be wanting to be around nobody. But by me being through these situations, I don't want somebody going through the mental torture that I've gone through. I don't want somebody trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do without nobody in my corner and I can't even see what's going on like that. These are situations that most people would never really fathom in their brain what to do about. When you got to learn how to read, write, walk up and down the street all over again as a grown-up, that's a whole different dimension of losing something. When you have to place it in your mind, I can no longer use my legs again. That's a whole new dimension of how your life is going to be played out. You can't prepare for these things. But what we can prepare is to be there for each other. And I hope that whoever's out there listening to this, they got something going on, you holler at your boy, Blind Wolf. I'm on Facebook, Abdul Aleem Farouk. Look me up on there. I have a GoFundMe to help me against inequality in the workplace for people with disabilities. So please look it up. Please help me in this situation where it's not just going to change things in my life because of the things that I've been through, but so that no other disabled person goes through the things that I've been going through. It's ridiculous. And we shouldn't have to keep on fighting for things that are medically documented. When you fill out an application for a job and you have a disability, you have to let them know about these things. They have to accommodate these things. But then when these things are not done and you're a disabled person and you're looking for representation to help you with these situations, you're in a very, very tight, tough almost unbeatable situation, because you have to be able to come up with the money for your legal representation. And on top of that, if you're receiving government assistance, you can't have but a certain amount of money in your bank account. So your hands is tied behind your back all the way around the board. Take this stuff serious. Take this stuff to the heart, because it could be somebody out there that you love that is being beaten on, that's being mistreated, that is being played with because of their disability. This stuff real. And this is something that I want people with some sort of disability to take this into your heart. Take your pain and turn it into the fuel that drives you forward. All of these things that we got, that there seems to be a setback, look for the lesson in it. Don't focus so much on the pain. Look for the lesson in it. Because the lesson might not be for you. You might just be the blessing for somebody else. Remember my man Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. It's the Blind Wolf telling y'all to have happy thoughts. Wolf!